it like this, dude. Like this, you idiot. Hey! It's me, the Rhino. Survival Skills 101. Here with my buddy Sideshow. Alright, this could quite possibly be the most worthless video I have ever done. Because I got no guarantees that what I'm going to show you today is actually going to work. But we're going to give it a try anyway. That's never stopped us, really. So, I'm going to show you how to stop a knife, or how to stop a knife attacker when he's stabbing you underhand. Let's see it. Okay, I said this could quite possibly be the most worthless video that I have done. Why? Because in a knife fight, there's no guarantees. I want to tell you this. If you get into a knife fight, the best thing you should do is run away. I know I will. But if you're cornered and there's nothing you can do, these are last kind of response kind of moves. When you do that, you will be at least have a chance, all right, as opposed to getting killed. So we want to do these only as a last resort. So don't go posting, oh, that'll never work, or I got you, but it's something that you can do. So lay off me. Anyway, Sideshow, the first thing I want you to understand, and I'm going to show you this move, it's going to slap the knife out of somebody's hand. Now some of you are going to go, whoa, I can't believe that's going to work. And you'll say stuff like that, but my buddy was in Thailand, and he did this on somebody when he walked out the back door of a bar, and a guy had a knife, he's standing there and trying to stab the dude, and he saw that and he did the move, all right? So the first thing what Sideshow's going to do is, this is an underhand kind of deal. Understand this. He's going and making one lunging attack at me. In real life, what people will do is they might go here and start shanking you, okay? Now I have a move for that, and we'll discuss that here in a second. But when he's going to be here, he'll just start stabbing me over and over and over again, and it's going to be tough when that happens. So this is for somebody who's just giving you one stab and you see it coming, and you want to hit that right out of their hand, just like that. So what's going to happen then? Luckily, Sideshow has another knife in his hand. How miraculous is that? What we're doing is my hands go like this, so I want everyone to see this. My hands are going to be just like this in this configuration. It's not going to be here. You see it coming at you, and what you want to do is you want to get up on your toes to prevent yourself from being stabbed right here. And my hands come in like this, and they're just going to be right around the hand. So if this is coming to get me, I want to be here. You go, oh crud, last resort, he's going to stab me. And what I want to do is my hands are here. My hand is going to, one hand will hit his wrist, and one hand will hit the back of his hand. And all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get his hand to fold like this. When it folds, his grip is not as strong right here. So this will go here, and this will get launched right out of here. So I'm hitting this, it'll get launched. So this is what I have to get his hand to do, is bend like this. If I don't, it's not going to go anywhere. So he's grabbing me, and I'm here, and I'm just practicing. All you're going to do is practice touching this right off the bat, right? You can sit and try it, but you're going to screw this up. So practice just like I'm grabbing his wrist. So with my right, so if he has his right hand, I grab my right hand, and it's like I'm grabbing his wrist, and the other one grabs his hand. But instead of grabbing, I'm just popping this. So I want to pop it so it goes hit here, and it bends that and sends it up. I'm just going to turn you to the side here. So I'm off at an angle. He's stabbing this way. I'm hitting so it makes this bend, shooting this out of here. Now I would highly suggest you not use a real knife when practicing this, because this becomes a projectile, and somebody standing by could get hit, or it could come back at you. So always practice with a fake knife, a marker, whatever you want to do, but hit it, bend it, send it flying. So he goes like I'm just standing there, oh, boom, and I hit it. I come up on my toes, I create space right here, and I'm trying to launch this knife. The best thing to do is when you practice is just touch. He goes again. And I just want to say that you can see this coming by his foot, because his foot might step in and stab you. Okay, like see that? It launches at the same time. If he doesn't launch his foot and tries to stab me, that's a long reach. So he'll take his foot at the same time, and I just touch. And I just touch. Look, I'm just trying to come here and grab. See that? That's the movement, is this grab. And when this happens, this is going to pop, and I'm going to send that knife, all right? So he goes here, and I try to grab, pop. Okay? More time. Pop. Pop. And it's not really, I'm not even really trying to hit it hard. I'm just trying to get that movement down. If I hit it out, fantastic. Now, if I really tried, right, boom, I give it a good solid hit, I push him, and I get the knife. Be sure to push him. Okay, now we're going to talk about part 2 of slapping this, all right? And you just got to practice it a lot. I mean, it's going to be 1,000 hits that you're just practicing it with a buddy. He's just coming in. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to start taking this up a notch, because people aren't just going to be stabbing in like this. They're going to be up here coming at you, and then they're going to lunge with it, all right? Or and then we'll talk about what happens when it's down to the side and he's not lunging at you. And we'll even do a follow-up to this. What if this doesn't work? I'll talk about that as well. However, now we're going to take this up, and what we can do is, starting out, if we were practicing, his hand would be up like he's showing me the knife, and then he goes in and he does that, and I'll do the move. And my hands will be up going like this, and then as he goes to stab me, that's when I'll try to hit this, okay? Now there's a lot of moves where you, instead of just slapping it, coming in, you can grab this right here. The only problem is, once you grab, he can pull this back and start cutting you with it as well. And that's why, you'll say, oh, why didn't you just grab? Well, you can do that, that's okay, but know that that's going to start happening, and an experienced knife fighter will get you. So this is like a one-shot kind of deal here. We're up here as he's showing it to me, and then he goes and stabs, boom, and I'm just trying to catch this at the pass, so to speak, when he stabs me. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start circling. So he'll circle around like this, and then he'll go and try to stab, boom, that's when I'm going to try that. And we circle around, boom. That's all I'm doing, is my hands are up, boom, I'm just trying to catch this thing. All right, just like this, boom, and he's just going to try to, I see it, and then he'll get a little trickier with it. All right, so he might go up high on me, boom, and then he might try to come low, boom, that's when that's going to happen. So again, he might come high on, boom, I block right here, he comes up, boom, that's when I'm going to try to hit that. And then I just keep working those skills so that anytime I see it come low like this, that's the time that I'm going to hit this. Now we'll talk about what happens to follow this up. You do it, you miss, and it doesn't work. Now I'm going to talk about what happens if you miss. You hit it, and maybe you miss, or maybe the knife does not get sent out. That's the way it goes, man. Welcome to real life. It didn't work. But we got to have something that follows that up. And then later on, after I show you a follow-up to that, you can follow that up if you want to. Because you got to start connecting these things, and this is what I would do when this certain thing happens. Because you only have a split-second, millisecond to get this. Plus, this also works when a dude is shanking you, like he puts this here, and he's shanking you with this. This move will work as well. And finally, this move will work as well. Look at Sideshow. The knife is down to the side. Look, he's threatening me, but he's not actually stabbing. Remember, this is when he's actually stabbing you. Don't move. If I went and tried to hit this out of here, that's not the time to do it. This is, as he's going, this is a last resort. Boom, that's when I'm trying to just hit this off at an angle and pop that thing. And it's really, one more thing, it's just a real pop kind of deal. That's what we want, pop. All right, but I go here, I miss, all right? So my follow-up to that is to take my forearm right here, and I step in. Look at my good stance right here, and I press this right against his hip. As I press this right against his hip, this other hand comes behind the elbow. So let's turn here. I step in, and I just, for a second, I'm pressing this against his hip, and I reach my elbow right here. So effectively, what I'm doing is I'm pinching this here. I don't want him to come around and get me in the neck or anything. So when I do this, I pinch this, and this goes here. So check this out. I put my body weight on it, and I grab here. Can you get out of that? Without moving backwards, he can't get his arm out of there, so I've effectively pinched it. You'll go, well, Rhino, why didn't you just do that in the first place? Because as he's stabbing me, go ahead and I go here, I can't get a good pinch here because the forward momentum. That's why this needs to go. Boom, I missed. That's when that follows it up because his arm will probably be coming back anyway. Come forward just a little bit. So I go here, I missed, I pinch this. He's standing there with the knife and I'm looking at it. It's the same movement. I pinch that to his body and I get my elbow right on the other side. So he goes and stabs me. Oh, I send that away. I miss, I follow it, I look at my good stance. I step in there, my hand goes right on his elbow. We'll demonstrate what to do after that. Let's pretend he's shanking me now. I'm just right in there. Boom. I'm probably going to take a couple cuts. But when this happens, as he shank, go fast, go fast, go fast. Boom. I get this here. I step in and I just try to get this to his body and get that elbow. That's the key. So it's looking just like this. We put pressure. I grab that elbow. He is caught there for a second. His options, move back, or I'll move to the side. That's it. I'm not standing there, and because he can't go forward with it, so his options are move back, and that's pretty much it. I want to move to the side, so I'm not pulling him at all. I'm moving myself. So here's what I'm talking about. I come in and look, it's right here. Let's move over here just a little bit. We'll go at this angle. So I go here, I catch him. He can't stab me. Can you stab me? So the only thing he can do is move back. Well, that's what this arm is for, because the minute he moves back, his elbow stays, and this hand now comes around and comes under, and I come around his arm like this. Look at his arm. It's basically fitting right in the crook of my arm. My hand is not up by his shoulder right here. It's by the back of his arm. All right, it's right here. Okay, so what I want to do is I grab and then I pinch this in to get this to bend. Now, all I need to do is pull this down and take this up, and it hurts him. He wants to tap. That's not going to be enough to really stop a dude, but it controls him. He tries to escape now, and I've got this pinch to me. No way, right? I can push his face. I just want this knife. So this is a good time to come over the top, or I make him drop it by keep going here, or he can't put his hand down this way, so I just go here and slam him right on his face, holding on to him. But when I get here, I'm just collecting this. All right, and I can just reach up, give me the knife, make him go here until he lets go, and I take that. All right, so again, one more time. What you can do is, as he stabs you, we're just practicing this, right? Boom, I miss, boom, that's my second movement. Again, one more time, boom. I don't care if he's even coming up top. I'm just right here, trying to collapse that and catching here. So it's all at one time. Again, up, boom, right here. Right, he goes to stab me. Boom, I miss it. Right here, and I collect it, all right? And we're just constantly practicing here to here. All right, that's all we're doing. So again, one more time, he goes to stab. I miss, step in. All right, he tries to move backwards. When he does that, I collect it. Come over here a little bit, sideshow. If he won't move, he's trying to come forward on me, I can move to the side, and that gives me his arm. Pull down, create that pressure right to his ear. Give me the knife, and I can take that right out of his hand. This move honestly works pretty good if you do it right and you keep him trapped. Again, no guarantees. Nothing's guaranteed in a knife fight. Get prepared to be cut. And, you know, the guy who dies last, I guess, is the winner in a knife fight. Okay, now I know I'm going to get some YouTube keyboard warriors who are going to say, yeah, but what happens if he steps with his other legs? Meaning, instead of stepping like you have a sword with the same leg and same hand, which is really common, you come up like this and you're stepping in with your other leg forward, stepping in like this. Well, this is, and I'm squaring up to the guy. Well, it's really the same thing as getting shanked right here. I mean, this is going to happen to you, all right? And a lot of times a guy will be squaring up when he's getting you. But let's say he doesn't. What's going to happen is this. And let's say he's putting his hand right here. Hey, man, I'm sorry. Look, he's stabbing you. You got to do something. So what I want you to do is, this is no time to be doing this. This is not the time, all right? Because you're getting stabbed there. That's not it, okay? What you will do is, though, as he goes to stab you, is we'll turn this way a little bit here. You will do the same movement. But the problem is now, this thing is not against him, all right? It would be nice. If you could move over to the side like this, too, that's a great way to pinch. But say, for instance, that you can't, at least it stops you from getting stabbed. So putting this here like this. Now, I know he could come up and get you. Well, sorry. I mean, so I get here, and then it's the same movement. Even if he's pushing on me, stabbing, push on me, and he's trying to stab me, this is the same thing. And then I move to the side, and it's that same movement right here. So you just keep this into me, nice and tight, jamming this thing in. You know, in real life, I probably wouldn't negotiate with this dude. I would sit and break this thing off, all right? You'd go, well, what would be your third thing to do? Well, I might just come around like this, too. I might catch him here. I might grab his hair. I might knee him in the face, jam him down. There are lots of things you can do from right there. But if he steps with his straight leg here, and I end up like this, I want to step in and try to pinch this as much as I can and get this here. You know, I'm going 1, 2, but it's really 1. All right, so he goes and stabs it, boom, and I just catch this thing. I move to the side, and I capture this whole thing myself, just right here. Boom. Try to survive.
I'm sick of it. I'm so tired of getting abused and picked on. You better say it right now.
I don't want to say it.
Do it now.
Oh. The Boston Red Sox suck. Oh, God. Anyway, hey, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel. Give us a like. Anyway, I'm the Rhino for Survival Skills 101, and this is my good friend Sideshow. Are you prepared not to get shanked? Come on, Sideshow, please.